This is Sid Whedon, and this is the psychic weather report for May 8th, 2025. It was really a pretty mellow day, actually. It was a pretty good day. Um, the 1.6 billion people who are members of the Catholic Church chose a new pope today, Pope Leo the 14th. Seems like a nice guy. He's a little bit American and he's a lot Peruvian and he speaks at least Italian and English and Spanish. Um, and he, they, he was a friend of Pope Francis's and apparently shares a lot of his idealism and agenda. So it's pretty much a smooth continuation from Francis to Leo, and I wish him well. I'm a Protestant, uh, a Presbyterian, and of course we've always been opposed to anything that you might call a pope. And but then I'm married into a Catholic family, and I learned to respect the deep spirituality that is native to Catholicism, much deeper than the Protestants, much deeper. To be honest with you, I don't want to insult my Protestant ancestors, but on the spirituality issue, they've got you beat. The Catholics are where it's at. So I like Pope Leo. I'm going to continue to like him until he gives me a reason not to. Um, I think he's a good guy so far. We'll see. It all comes out in the wash. Um, Donald Trump made additional pathetic efforts to manipulate the stock market, like he always does. Um, and, he can get a 200-point pop. Yeah, he can get that. He can just go on and make some kind of bullshit news announcement. He solved all the tariff problems in all the world, and the stock market will go up. The fact is that Trump has nothing. He doesn't have a deal with a single foreign country so far. He's and everything he says about that and everything his acolytes say about that is bullshit because they really don't have anything. Uh, when the Trump tariffs really start to being felt, which should be in the next 2 months, the stock market is going to lose 1,000 points. If you're in the market, I would uh, strongly urge you to look at your asset allocation, uh, decide what your risk reward level is, and maybe make adjustments. I've been buying very conservative things like Berkshire Hathaway, AT&T. I put a whole lot into the Vanguard, like Universal Bond Fund. It's an ETF called uh, BND. That's the ticker, BND. and which is that's a very, 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 very conservative thing to do. And I really right now have the majority of my portfolio in that ETF, just to protect it, because when the Trump shit really hits, it's going to be ugly, and the market's going to plunge. And I hate to say but it's true. It's going to happen. Trump is an idiot. He does not understand money. He does not understand finance. He does not understand the stock market. He thinks he does, but he doesn't. He's an idiot. So we can expect the idiocy to continue. I mean, that's what's going to happen. And he'll continue to make the wrong decisions one after another, like he always does. That's what they voted in. I don't know who voted for him. Honestly, I hope I never meet anybody that voted for him, to be honest with you. I don't want to talk to him. I had been feeding my squirrels on the back porch, and that was getting to be a colossal mess. I had a tray with a rim and bowls in it, but they were, the shells and shit were getting scattered all over the porch. It was a mess to clean up. I did not mind. But then we put in our yearly marigolds, which I love, into my window boxes along the rail of the porch. Uh, on top of being beautiful, these things repel mosquitoes. The marigold is a lovely plant. And the squirrels came up and they started digging into the roots of the marigolds. Well, I couldn't have that. You don't mess with my marigolds. So I got this electronic gift. Excuse me, I'm burping. I got this electronic gizmo that it has a motion sensor. It has a flashing white light, and it emits ultra high frequency sound. It's an animal repellent. All weather, solar powered. You don't have to put batteries in it. It's a pretty nice gadget. And I had to put that on the back porch, unfortunately, to keep my squirrels away. And I was enjoying feeding them. But you're not going to destroy my marigolds. Sorry, it's not going to happen. So I got that gadget, put it in, it's working great. Hadn't been an animal on the porch, but since I have the animal sensor thing aimed sideways toward the house on the other to the to the right of me. The birds that I feed down on the porch, they don't get hit with any of that. And so I can put food out, they can feed, and Still, I don't have a bunch of animals on my porch. So it's the best of all worlds. I hate that. I really do. I was enjoying having the squirrels come up on the porch. I was really loving it. But it was just such a mess. And then when they started attacking my plants, well, that's then I gotta go to war. You don't mess with my marigolds. Oh my god. So I guess in summation, I have to say today has been a pretty good day. Today has not been one to complain about. It Yes, there were the perennial issues that are always going on. Yes, the Russians were still being completely horrible to the Ukrainians, and the Israelis are still being completely horrible to the Gaza people, and that's all reality. That's It's all happening. But that's a long way from here, and we just had the Kentucky Derby, and all the flowers and trees are blooming. It's just going crazy, and it's a good time to be in Kentucky. I think I'm going to leave it there. Thank you for listening. This is Sid Whedon with the Psychic Weather Report for May 8th, 2025.